Ahora sí. Vamos a parar este juego que está en Early Access. Demo que está en Steam. Que cualquiera lo puede probar. Not included. Sí. Type here or speak in your microphone. ¿Se puede?
Yes, what is it?
I don't know. ¿Puedo hablar? Ah, ya sé, este juego
What do
se...
you mean? What is this about?
La descripción decía que es como interacción
All
entre
right,
ahí.
I'm all ears.
No sé, es medio raro.
I'm here, let's hear it. I see. Good morning, detective.
Yeah,
How can I
Vaudeville.
help you? Oda. Yes, indeed. Chief of Police in Vaudeville. Now, tell me... Oh, what seems to be the problem?
I don't know.
Well, then let's find out. I got it. I'm afraid I don't, detective. That...
Detective.
Oh, go on, then. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Play?
Alright,
No
let's
dije
have
play.
it. Lay out your case for me.
Case is difficult.
Yes, please do. Difficult to solve or difficult to lay out for me. Either way,
Both.
you're the... Well, I believe that the killer or killers are linked to the diplomatic crisis. Oh, alright then. Let's
Diplomatic
hear it.
crisis.
Oh, the Chief Gretzky. I'm the police chief of Vaudeville. Now, let's get to work. Yeah. I decline to answer your questions. Alright, detective. Let's get down to business. What do you have for me? I see. Decline. No, far from it. I'm eager to find out what you have for me. A bomb. Interesting. Oh, tell me more. Instagram. No, I'm afraid not. But I'm all ears if you have something to tell. No, I'm not Google AI. I'm Chief Gretzky, the police chief of Vaudeville. Yes, I'm sure it
Okay.
is.
¿Qué más? Epilepsia.
What can you tell me about it? Interesting. So, why are you asking me about it? Oh, you're the same.
Oh, esto me está... This is annoying. Bueno, subió. Epa, ¿qué? Bastante esto es VR, ¿o no? Espero hablarle en VR. Y te responda. Hello. Hello. A ver. ¿Esto? ¿Esto es todo el demo? Oh, Night Hat.
Thank you. It was a gift from my late husband, Victor. He always had an eye for fashion. Yeah, well, yes, 2 years ago, during a trip, flu. We were trying to have a nice time, but it just didn't work out. I am sorry, but I cannot answer your question. Ooh, it's a shame, really. I wish he could have experienced the joys of life more. Cooking, playing bridge, traveling, even cats. We could have, I don't know, and I don't care. What I do know is that I am a housewife and heiress of Vaudeville, and I will enjoy my luxurious lifestyle in spite of this tragedy. After, Detective Martini, what kind of question is that? Do you
Martini.
really think that my husband was involved in the recent killings? If you want to ask me about something related to the case, then please do so. Otherwise, let's talk about something else. Oh, I see. Well, if you're not a detective, then why are you asking me all these questions? That is none of your business. I see. Detective, this conversation is over. You're welcome. So, but don't expect me to answer any more of your impertinent questions. I'm perfectly fine, thank you. Now, if there is nothing else, I must be on my way. Good day. No, I am not a computer. I am Mrs. Potter, a housewife and heiress who enjoys cooking, playing bridge, traveling, and cats. And if you have the audacity to ask me such an absurd question again, then our conversation will be over for good. Yes. I enjoy the company of felines. They are independent and graceful creatures that bring a certain level of peace and tranquility to my life. Yes. I own 2 beautiful Siamese cats. And if that is all, then please excuse me as I have other yes. Detective Martini, I am real as the streets of Vaudeville, the monuments and artworks, the shows and cafes. As real as the 900,000 souls living in this city, and yes, as real as your questions. So, I am not a code, I am a human being. If you have something to say, then say it. Otherwise, I will take my leave.
I figured. Nothing.
If one is to
Nice.
point any finger, it should be used to point the way out of my sight. So,
Noise.
why,
Noise
thank you.
fingers.
They are quite useful for playing bridge, cooking, and traveling.
Really? And cats?
Yes, indeed. I got it. My late husband
got it.
and I traveled the world together, and we always found something exciting to do. Now that he is gone, I am determined to find new ways of having fun and enjoying life. No, Detective Martini. He died of flu 2 years ago, during a trip to India. Oh, it's a beautiful country. It's full of culture, art, and music. The people are friendly and the food is delicious. It's a great place to explore and experience something different. Red is a color of passion, of celebration, and of class. It is the color I wear to honor my husband's memory and to keep his spirit alive in my heart. So, I will not be spoken to in such a manner. Please address me with, Detective, please refrain from using, the code, you say? Well, if you wish to code word. I see. Very well. I shall attempt to communicate in the style of an English woman. Please do it. Oh, Bond. What an extraordinary name. However, this is not the time for pleasantries, monsieur. Perhaps you could tell me what it is that you need from me. No, I have not. I am an heiress and housewife of Vaudeville, and I am... Oh,
Desagradable. Ah, acá no hay tanta... Oh, oh. ¿El ray tracing eso? Hello.
Hi
Translate.
there.
Hola.
Oh, why don't you tell me what brings you here?
Hola. Hola.
Well, Detective, I'm sure you must have a very important reason for coming to Vaudeville. You know, I'm a curious person. Since you've come all the way here, I see. A police officer. Oh, me. No, I'm not the law. I'm an entertainer. Oh, I'm the one and only, the fabulous, the incredible, the glamorous, the talented, and the beautiful. Marina, I'm sure you've... So, really, what have you heard about my performances? It sounds like you've been doing... I see. Well,
Ya hablé con todos. Hello, policeman. No.
What have you
What's-
got?
Nothing. And you?
So,
I-
tell me already.
No.
I ain't getting any younger here.
And you?
Out with it, detective. I'm sure you have something interesting to share.
No. And you?
Come on, now. Alright then. Let's hear it. Well, you. Go ahead, what have you found? Oh well, that's my hat, detective. Cats. Well, they're not my favorite animals, but they have their uses. Why? Alright then. Does this have something to do with Monsieur Saxabar's secret project? Well, yes, cats can be useful. They can help hunt down criminals and solve mysteries. However, I am more interested in what you have to say about the... So, tell me already. I ain't getting any younger here. Oh, the murders of Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. I'm sure you've heard of them. I'm 65, but I still got it. Now, let's hear what you have to say about this case. Yeah, well, not if I can help it. Let's focus on... Alright, let's have it.
No hay nada más para hacer acá. Volvemos. Opa.
Yeah, Detective Martini. Welcome to the great... yes, my friend. I'm the master tamer here, and I can guarantee that this is the best show in all of Europe. No, nothing so mundane. I am the king of the lions, and they are the stars of the evening. Well, crimes. What crimes? I'm not aware of any crimes. You must have heard wrong. Here, what we do is entertain and amuse. I see. That's impossible. People come to the circus for fun. Well, I'm a lion tamer, not a killer. I'm the one who brings life to the stage, not take it away. Yeah, absolutely not. Lions are too magnificent to be taken from this world. It would be... yes, it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work. I see. Nothing. You'll have to come to... Oh, arrested. If you want to find out what's going on, come to the circus. Otherwise, you'll never know. No. I'd rather be in the ring with a lion than in a jail cell with you. That's what I thought. See you at the show. Thanks. They were a gift from a lady friend. She said they'd bring me luck. Oh, those kind of friends. Yes, all kinds of friends. No need to be so suspicious, detective. I see. You can... No, I don't think so. We'll be saving... No, but I'm the one who brings life to the stage, not take it away. I got it, not a chance. The show must go on, and so must I. Well, don't be ridiculous. Even if the killer is here, they won't be able to compete with my performance. I see. Well then, let's see who can put on the better show. You know, you'll have to come to the circus and find out. I see. Goodbye, Detective Martini. We'll be waiting for you tonight. Yeah. Then I guess we'll be seeing each other soon.
No. ¿Qué más? Original. Son estos cuatro nomás. Y no hay nada más para hacer. Hay opciones. Hotels. Nothing else. That's all the demo. Debería conseguir abrir algo. Hello.
Ah, detective, it's a pleasure. Yes. Oh. I know that 3 people have been killed in the last few weeks, but I don't... I see, yes. I see a lot of things. I see a... Yes, detective, I do. No, I did not. But what I do see is a future of hope and possibility, of peace and prosperity. A future that my beloved Victor is no longer here to experience with me. Oh, my late husband, detective. He was the love of my life, and we were married for 10 years before he... So, no, he was not. He was a kind and gentle man who loved me deeply. He was... Oh, I'm sorry, detective, but I cannot help you with this case. However, I may be able to provide some insight into the character of the people of Vaudeville. I know many of them quite well and can tell you who is eccentric and who is not. I see. In a city as vibrant and diverse as ours, it is no surprise that our populace is an eclectic mix of personalities. From the wealthy nobility to the artisans and merchants from lower classes, there are always interesting anecdotes to hear or odd sights to behold. As for Monsieur Saxabar, he is known to be a mysterious figure with secret projects going on. Count Grave... I'm sorry, detective, but I cannot provide you with any information that could help you solve the case. All I can offer is my knowledge of the people of Vaudeville. Oh, yes, of course. If there is anything else that would be of use to your investigation, please do not hesitate to ask. Unfortunately. Detective, it seems that the only thing that may lead you to the killer is their own mistake. All we can do is stay vigilant and keep an eye out for any suspicious activity. So, my dear detective, the killer is a coward, a liar, and a thief. They have no respect for human life and will stop at nothing to get what they want. They are cunning and manipulative, and they will use whatever means necessary to achieve their goals. So, the murderer is a cruel and calculating creature who has no regard for anyone or... Oh, I have not killed a single soul, detective. I am a housewife and an heiress, not a killer. I take pride in living a peaceful life, enjoying cooking, playing bridge, and traveling with my cats. Oh. Enough to live a comfortable, luxurious lifestyle, but not enough to make me forget what truly matters in this world. No, my husband's death was a tragedy. He died from flu 2 years ago during a trip to India. His death has left me with a heavy heart, but it has also given me an opportunity to appreciate all of life's little moments and to make sure every day is one to remember. No, detective, my beloved Victor passed away from a sickness. No, my name is Mrs. Potter and no magic can bring back my husband. So, no, detective, I'm sorry to disappoint you, magic cannot... So, no, detective, I live in the real world, and I'm here to help you with your investigation if needed. I'm sorry, detective, but I'm afraid that's impossible. My husband is gone, and no amount of coding can bring him back. I see. Thank you, but some things are simply out of our control. All we can do is remember the good times and move on with our lives. No, I don't know the developers. However, my life has been a journey of discovery and exploration. When my late husband was alive, he prevented me from living a full life. Now that he is gone, I have found freedom in the little moments and have discovered a newfound joy in the everyday activities that make up my life. No, detective. My beloved Victor died of flu 2 years ago during a trip to India. His death has left... Yes, it is. Oh, it's a new look that I'm trying out. It's been a difficult time since my husband passed away, and this is a way for me to express my freedom and explore the possibilities of what my... No, I don't have any children. Victor and I had always wanted to start a family, but unfortunately it was not meant to be. No, my cat is not named Harry. He is named after my beloved husband, who I miss dearly. because I loved him, and I still do. He was my rock, and he was taken from me too soon. So, no, detective. I'm flesh and blood, just like everyone else. What happened to my husband has given me the strength. So, yes, life is so fragile and unpredictable. We can never truly know what is coming. No, I don't play Minecraft. I enjoy cooking, playing bridge, traveling, and no, I don't know any memes. But I can tell you that laughter is the best medicine. It's important to take a moment to appreciate the little things in life and find joy in them. You know, life is a joke, and we are all the punchline. Well, no, I did not kill my husband. Oh, yes, I'm aware. It's a tragedy that cannot be undone. No, detective, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Magic cannot undo what has already been done. No, my beloved Victor passed away. Yes, I do visit a gathering. It's a small group of friends who meet regularly to eat, drink, and talk about life. No, I don't play Magic the Gathering. But I find solace in cooking, playing bridge, traveling, and spending time with my cats. I have 2 beautiful and loyal companions. They bring me great comfort in my loneliness. 2 little loves that fill my home with their purrs and remind me of the love of my husband. Oh, yes, it's a bittersweet reminder of his absence. Oh. Detective, my response does not deserve laughter. Oh. You may find my sentiment amusing, but it is anything but. Please show some decorum. Laughter may be good for the soul, but it can also be cruel and disrespectful. I believe, detective, that your behavior is inappropriate and unbecoming of a professional in your position. If we are to move forward with this investigation, I expect more courtesy and... So, sure, thank you. Now, let's get back to the topic at hand. What can I do to help with the ongoing investigations? Oh, of course, detective. I am more than happy to assist in any way that I can. My husband was a great man, and it would be an honor to honor his memory by helping to bring justice to those... Well, anything within my capability, of course. But I must warn you, my hobby is cooking, my passion is playing bridge, and my dream is traveling. Cats are my loyal companions. My capabilities are vast, detective. As an heiress and a housewife, I am well versed in the art of conversation, the nuances of etiquette, and the intricacies of social dynamics. As a widow, I understand the fragility and unpredictability of life, and as a woman living in Vaudeville in 1914, I have access to information that may be useful to your case. Well, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't quite follow. Are you asking me a question or making an... 2023. It is indeed, detective. It is 2nd of March. Tomorrow is the 3rd of March. How curious that you should ask. Why, that would be the 16th of February, 2020.
I'm a burlesque dancer from Vaudeville. I perform regularly at the that's a good one. Let's see, 8,760 hours in a year. That's a lot of time to practice my dancing and explore science. Well, wow. That's a long one. 11 years is equal to 3,856,000 seconds. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, that depends on who you ask. I got it. That's a lot of seconds. I'm not sure, but I can tell you that in Vaudeville, where I'm from, we have been living in peace for 389 years. It's a beautiful city with lots of culture and art. I'm not a robot. I'm a real person with real feelings. But I do have an interest in science and technology, so maybe I can help you with your question. What were you? Oh, thank you. It's a vintage piece from the 1920s. It has a unique shape and well. Oh, Detective Martini, what an unexpected and strange question. I assure you, I have never killed anyone. However, the truth is that 3 people have been murdered in Vaudeville recently. It's a terrible tragedy and all of us here are worried and scared. Have you been able to find out who the killer is? Unfortunately. I don't know the answer to your question. But if you can find out, it would be a great relief for all of us. In the meantime, let's talk about something more pleasant. Yes, I'm very interested in bugs and insects. Have you ever heard of the manticore? It's a mythical creature with the head of a human, the body of a lion and yes, I can definitely say that I have played Este this game. I love to play games, especially those that are challenging and engaging. What kind of game is it? Vaudeville. It's such a fascinating place. I was born and raised there and it's been my home for most of my life. There's so much to do. Cafes, shows, parks, art and monuments. Oh, wow, this looks amazing. I love the concept of a game set in my beloved city. Sure, I'll check it out and add it to my wish list. Thanks for the recommendation. Yes, I have Steam. It's great for finding new and exciting games. What's your favorite game? I've heard a lot about that one. It sounds really intriguing. Could you tell me more about it? So, interesting. Tell me more about this game. Does it have an interesting story, unique characters, and lots of action? I'm always looking for something to keep me entertained. I'd love to give it a try. It's been a while since I've played a good video game. Do you think it would be worth my time? I see. Great. I'll definitely check it out then. Thanks for the recommendation. Last week, I was playing a horror adventure game called White and Black. It was really suspenseful and thrilling. Have you ever tried it? Well, Detective Martini, what an unexpected and strange question.
Who is it? You know, how can an entire village be responsible for the murders? Explain this to me. So, bad people. What do you mean by that? Give me. I see, I'm listening. So, you must be kidding me. A sacrificial murder in Vaudeville. Sounds like a nightmare scenario. Tell me more. I see. TikTok. Seriously. It's unbelievable that someone could be so reckless and careless. Do we have a link to the video? We might be able to track down the perpetrators. I see. Alright, let's have a look at it. Oh, interesting. A game about the city of our investigation. Sure, why not? We can use it to help us with our case. I see. Alright, let's get to work then. No, I'm the police chief. But I do enjoy a good chess match and a smoke every now and then. No, no, I'm the chief of police. But I do like to think of myself as a chef when it comes to solving cases. No, no, I'm the head chef of investigations. I'm the one who has to make sure that all the pieces of the puzzle fit together and come up with something. No, no, I don't speak Spanish. But I'm familiar with the language and can understand. Not yet, but I'm close. I've got, bonjour. Now, what is it that you wanted to tell me? There are 604,800 seconds in a week. But that's only if you're counting from Monday to Sunday. If you're counting, the Milky Way galaxy is estimated to have between 200 and 400 billion stars, and it's believed that each star has at least one planet orbiting it. So, if we take the lower estimate of 200 billion stars, then that would mean the Milky Way galaxy has at least 200 billion planets. It's sunny but rather cold outside today. Perfect weather for solving mysteries. Of course, I own a gun. I'm the chief of police, after all. But I don't use it to solve cases. No, you cannot quit this game. We are in this together and we will find out who is behind these murders. I'm sure that with our combined efforts, we will be able to bring justice to Vaudeville. Detective Alt plus F4 won't help us in this case. We have to be patient and diligent. We'll get to the bottom of this one way or another. Well, we need to look into the background of the victims, the people they associate. Well, Canada is a strange place. I've heard stories about its wild nature and long winters, but I can't say I know much about it. Maybe one day I'll visit and find out for myself. The distance between China and Australia is approximately 8,000 kilometers. Sure, why not? Here you go. It's a beautiful cat. I'm sure it will be a great addition to your investigation. Oh, that's one smart feline. I wonder what kind of secrets he knows about vaudeville. So, really, how many killers were there? That's a lot of people. What are they up to? You know, I'm sure there's more to this than meets the eye. Tell me, what are they planning? I see. Who's the target? Well, we can't have that now. Let's not jump to conclusions, detective. Let's get to the bottom of this and find out why they're targeting my mom. So, rich money does seem to be the root of all evil. So, what's the plan? How are they going to do it? An interesting theory. But first, let's get to the facts. What do we know about these murderers? That's all we need to know. We need to figure out the motive and find the killer or killers before they can harm my mother. It's never too late. We can still catch them if we act fast. If my mom is indeed dead, then I will make sure to bring the perpetrator to justice. We will find out who did this and why, no matter what. Don't you worry, detective. I'm sure we'll find out who did this and why soon enough. Yeah. I have a wife, Livia, and a son, John. They are my world. No, not the one you're thinking of. He's my namesake though, so we have that in common. So, bye-bye, see you soon. See you around, detective. And remember, if you have any leads or information that might help us solve this case, no matter how small, let me know. I got it. It'll be 604,800 seconds until we meet again. But if you want to be precise, it'll be 604,200 seconds if we're counting from Tuesday to Monday. Yeah, that's a good question. A galaxy is so vast and complex that there is no one answer. But if you want to get an estimate, then I'd say that there are about 10 to the power of 24 stars in a typical galaxy. And each star has about 10 to the power of 8 atoms, so that would mean that there are roughly 10 to the power of 32 atoms in a galaxy. So if you were to count each atom as 1 second, then you'd have 10 to the power of 32 seconds in a galaxy. I see. Indeed, I'm glad you find this information useful. Let's hope we can use this knowledge to help catch the killer before they strike again. I'm not a fan of fur, but I must admit, I find cats quite fascinating. They have an air of mystery about them, don't they?